Sometimes people think that being aware is something we do, and it's
Right,
something which happens one moment and then goes away the
right.
next. And it isn't like that at all. We consciousness are always aware. We cannot not be aware. So sometimes awareness in this body mind will take the form of being aware of objects. So being aware of the screen with all of your pictures on at the moment, being aware of the room that I'm sitting on, or being aware of the feeling of my body on the chair. So that's very much awareness with objects, consciousness with objects. But equally, consciousness is present all the time. It's present when there are no objects present,
Mm.
when there are no perceptions present, when there are no thoughts present, and no bodily sensations either.
Mm.
So awareness isn't something that comes and goes, and being aware isn't something we do. And sometimes people make a mistake. Well, I've got to be aware of awareness all the time. And then they think, well, what am I going to do when I have to really focus on a task? How can I be aware of awareness and at the same time focus on this maybe quite complicated task that I have to do? And they worry because they think, oh, I'm getting lost in thoughts. Well, that's a really bad thing. Thinking is really bad. Mustn't get a lot lost in thoughts. It's it's not a problem at all. Awareness is always there. It's ever present. There's nothing that we have to do, nothing that we have to change. In fact, there's no us that can even change it. The only thoughts that can be problematic are the thoughts that could only arise if we have the belief that we are a separate entity. Any other kind of thoughts, any thoughts about art, about music, about mathematics, about what you're going to make for dinner, about your garden, or there's nothing egoic about those thoughts.
Mm.
They don't depend on the belief that you are a separate entity.
Mm.
They're perfectly fine, innocent thoughts, so
Mm.
no problem with them. And even the thoughts that do depend on the feeling or the belief to be a separate entity. We There's no separate entity that can change them. The separate entity is illusory in the first place. They just they come from the universe. Um, we call it ignorance, but ignorance is a natural product of the
Mm.
universe. It's not a problem. It's not something bad. Those are common misconceptions. But really, life life is very easy, and
Mm.
it becomes a lot easier when you are not feeling and believing that you are a separate entity.
Mm.